Hey, what's going on YouTube? So I'm going to be upgrading my 2012 MacBook Pro using a 500GB SSD. If you want to do this upgrade, you're going to need this caddy, which will be the replacement for the optical drive in the laptop. So you're going to want to remove the 10 screws located at the back of the laptop. The 3 top screws are longer than the rest. I'm going to use a Phillips screwdriver to open up these screws. The exact size will be written in the description below. Go ahead and set those to the side. Lift up the cover from the laptop. Here's the battery. Go ahead and remove the connector from the motherboard. Just gently pull it upwards to disconnect. This here is the optical drive. To get full access to the optical drive, remove these ribbons connected to the motherboard. Pull them up. And now you can move those to the side and have access to the optical drive. Next is this small bracket holding in the hard drive and the ribbon, 2 screws that stay in the bracket. Put the bracket to the side for later. Next, there are 2 hidden screws on the left of the drive, one up top, one on the bottom. The screw up top is actually underneath the speaker here, so we're going to have to remove some screws to get access to that. So you're going to have 4 screws holding in the speaker here. With the 4 screws removed, gently pull it to the right. There's the remaining hidden screw. The last screw holding in the optical drive is right here between the connectors. Now the optical drive can be pulled out of its place. Just be gentle with the ribbons. So here's the removed optical drive. We'll set that to the side. We'll need some components from that in a moment. Next, we'll bring in the caddy. Mine come with these 4 screws, which are used to hold in the SSD. We'll need to install the connector up top here. Gently pull the connector out of the optical drive and push it into the slot in the caddy. Next, we'll need our SSD. I got this 500GB Crucial SSD from Amazon for about £60 or $70. I'll leave a link in the description below. Push the hard drive into the caddy. Make sure the pins are lined up correctly so you don't damage any of them. To check if you put the hard drive in correctly, these holes at the back should all line up. Once that's done, we can screw in the 4 screws to hold the hard drive in place. Try not to drop a screw and lose it like I did here. We'll need one final thing from the optical drive, and that's this bracket here. Same location on the caddy, you're just going to have to take it from the optical drive. 2 screws holding it in. Now we can bring the laptop back. Insert the caddy face down, moving those ribbons out of the way. Check the holes line up and that the bracket is done correctly, and go ahead and put the screws back in. Next we can bring back that bracket we put to one side, holding in the hard drive and the ribbon. Once that's done, you want to push the three connectors back into the motherboard gently until you hear a click. You'll know it's inserted. Now you can go ahead and reinstall the battery connector. Finally, put the cover back on, returning the screws, making sure to put the long ones in the right location. If you found this video useful, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Put down any thoughts in the comment section below and hit subscribe for some more how-to content. Macbook SSD upgrade done.